Hi, I'm Breezy Hagel here with Jay Atlas and Shannon Sprowal talking about their long road to freedom. So what was the long road to freedom?
The Long Road to Freedom was the name given to our walk by the End It movement.
So when did you guys start?
On July 15th.
And when
of
did
this
you guys
year.
Finish?
November 6th.
So
of
where
this
did you
year.
guys begin and end your journey?
Atlantic City, New Jersey was the start point, and Los Angeles was the end.
Okay, how'd you guys get back? Did you walk back home or did you fly?
No walking.
No more walking, you were done.
We flew. A friend of ours that we met, an Air Force lieutenant in St. Louis, actually hooked us up with plane tickets home. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So what were some of the most exciting things exciting places you visited, most interesting things you've done?
Like exciting or the best place?
Best.
I'd have to
Yeah.
say we have a different opinion on this.
We have one that we agree on.
Well, there's Lakewood,
Lakewood, Ohio.
which was pretty nice, and I liked
I
St.
love
Louis a lot.
What about you?
I really love Chicago, and there's a piece of my heart still in LA. I liked it there. I hate snow. I hate cold. I don't know, but yeah. So Chicago and LA, but I think Lakewood, Ohio was.
But you guys ended up in Vegas, right?
Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Los
Okay.
Angeles.
With this, you said Las Vegas. I'm sorry. So,
Vegas.
what was the hardest thing about the trip?
The hardest
For
thing?
me, it was trying not to disappoint people,
Mm-hmm.
because we're two, regular guys, two Norristown graduates, and we couldn't, like I said, we couldn't be more regular. So it's kind of hard to live up to these expectations of being perfect and being really just into and committed to walk about 30 miles every day.
So it was hard to kind of stick it out, but you just did it because you didn't want to let people down.
Absolutely.
Not really. It was kind of.
Wow.
Oh, I want to go home. Well, the only way to get home is to get to LA. So
Gotcha.
that's a joke.
That
but-
was your motivation to.
No, it was me personally. It was I guess kind of in the same area where that is, like not wanting to disappoint anybody, but it was a lot of it was just do it because I said that I would finish it.
So, did anyone else help you out along your way? I know you were hooked up with plane tickets, but did anyone give you meals, give you money?
Pretty much every day,
Something
at least every
happened.
other day.
Yeah.
No, there's no day that we didn't go without a meal, whether it be a Cliff Bar or, I guess, a nice hot burger.
Yeah, ate a lot of burgers. We left New Jersey with only $21.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
hearing. How long did that last you?
A couple days.
And
You're a
then
little
what'd you do?
irresponsible at first.
Then we just
Actually, I guess technically it lasted through, Fanitsburg?
yeah, through Jersey. We got to Jersey really quick. Who wants to stay in Jersey? Nobody.
Well, there's the beach. You don't want to stay there.
No.
So, what did you do once that $21 ran out?
Put it all in faith.
Yeah.
It's
It's just like
planned from the start.
So, what motivated you guys to stick out those last few days?
The last few?
days. Like how many? Like give me an estimate. Like how many days?
Like that last week. Like you're getting really close to Los Angeles.
See, we were in like Phoenix, and then into, I guess,
I forget
western
what that
Arizona, yeah.
part-
But at
part
that
was
point, we
called.
were only a week away, so looking forward to smelling that salt water and knowing that, it's just the start. The walk's done, but the work's not. But we were almost done at that point, so.
So, what important life lessons did you guys learn, and also about yourselves?
Life lessons. Help people.
Helping people.
Like when we were walking, there would be time. Like I remember this one time we were walking and we had no food and we didn't have any money, so we're just like, oh man, this is. And this car pulls up, and this lady hands us a foot-long sandwich and goes, "Oh, this was for my friend, but she's not getting it now," and just drove off. So we were just standing there with
That's
we were just like,
That's-
hey, we
yeah.
split it. And so definitely, like stuff like that. Like a lot of people helped us, didn't know us for anything. Like we could have been, I don't know, serial killers or jewel thieves. I don't know, but a lot of people still helped us out, and so that's what I learned.
What about for you?
I think my life lesson was, regardless of what your cause is or what your beliefs are, just be committed to it, because it means nothing if you go halfway.
So how did people react to you guys when they learned about your platform? Or like who you were and what you were doing?
There was a lot of shock. One of my favorite responses was in Joliet when we were at this church, and they were just like, "Black people don't do this." And it's a surprise because, I mean, we're mulatto, I guess, we're mixed, and don't really associate with a race specifically. But to think that we're being viewed on I guess on a different plane for some people. People put us on different, I don't want to say pedestals, but you know, we were received well, and
Good.
people seemed to really want to see us succeed.
So do you think you were able to effectively raise awareness on your cause
Yeah.
for human trafficking? Yeah.
Yeah, like, and there were a lot of people, like, on our Facebook page who would send stuff and be like, "Oh, what's walking gonna do?" We're just like, nothing, you know? It's just to,
You're
because
doing something that they aren't.
we did meet a lot of people who didn't know what human trafficking was. So it
Yeah.
was like, what? And they were like, yeah, like, what's that? Like, traffic? So we get to explain to them, or people who don't know that it's still a serious problem or don't know that it goes on here, so.
So how
Yeah.
far did your awareness reach? Was it just nationwide, or have you had people from other countries
No. We're
contacting you?
We're actually followed in 47 different countries,
Wow.
including our own, but it got out a lot further than I thought it would, certainly.
Yeah, see, I didn't think.
So where did you guys sleep at night?
Everywhere.
I heard there
Let
may
me
or may
tell
not
you,
have been a dumpster involved.
There was a dumpster involved. We did sleep in a dumpster in Ohio,
Rocky River, Ohio.
Rocky River, Ohio. You want
Uh,
to tell the story?
Sure, I'll tell the
Yeah,
story.
the dumpster. Tell them, inform them.
There's a
The
dumpster story.
There's a dumpster story.
Let's hear it.
So there's a service that we planned on attending Sunday morning, and we decided that we were going to stay behind this church. So one of the best places to be is with your back up against a wall or a fence or someplace that you can feel a little bit more secure. So it being a warmer night, I didn't go inside the tent. I just kind of slept on the tent, and we just crashed out behind the dumpsters and then behind a fence. And without warning, with zero preparation, the sky opened up and the rain came down. And as heavy as it was,
Woke you up.
yeah, I popped up, and for some reason and in some way that I can't really figure out still, I was able
Instinct,
to.
probably.
Yeah, if it's an instinct to jump in a trash can,
Yeah,
dumpster.
jump in a dumpster.
But I like blue skidooed into this little window in the side of the dumpster, and he's staring.
I
in
stood
the
there and I was
opening.
just staring in and thinking to myself, it's come to this. Like, we're going to sleep in a dumpster. I hopped in and,
It was warm and dry,
Very
and
comfortable.
padded.
yes.
Do what you gotta do.
When we woke
Did
up
it
in the
smell?
morning, we found out it was a recycling dumpster.
That's good.
So yeah, I did notice that, like I said, midnight or 1 o'clock when we decided to crash. But
Seeing us crawl out of it, I think, was.
Probably a sight to see.
Someone from the church that we went to that morning said, he's like, yeah, I saw you guys, I don't know what you were doing over there by that dumpster. Like, oh, we slept in there.
What was the reaction to that?
A lot of people were just like, oh, okay. I mean, people are nice. People.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what were some of the foods that you ate?
lengua tacos.
Lengua tacos. You know what lengua is?
No.
It's cow tongue. No, it's like really good.
No.
See, I had tripe tacos.
Tripe tacos.
What's tripe?
Brain.
What's tripe?
Tripe is like the stomach lining. So it's
That's
actually pretty good.
disgusting.
You eventually learn to eat things out of necessity. Your body starts craving what it needs and
tongue?
not what it
Stomach lining? That's what your body was
Hey,
craving?
protein.
protein.
Yeah, protein.
Cliff bars. I think Cliff bars are probably the grossest things that we ate.
I still eat them.
But yeah, so
It's
do I.
weird. Like, it's like, like it has what you need in it. They taste. Do you ever eat a Cliff bar?
I mean,
Yeah, aren't they like granola bars?
No,
However,
they're
if-
not like granola. They're like maybe chewed up
Cardboard?
granola.
yeah.
Yeah, chewed up granola.
Oats.
Oh,
like horse oats.
grinded.
So what was the weirdest food that you ate?
Weird.
Of all the weird foods you ate, what was like?
McDonald's.
Yes, McDonald's.
McDonald's was the
That's
weirdest
just
food.
yes. It.
Uh,
If I ever
I heard
see a
something about a
McDonald's
brain
again,
going on.
yeah.
You ate a brain?
I ate a brain, but you get it put in a taco.
Brain from what?
Cow.
All right. I would not have been able to have done that.
hey, think beef. You know?
Necessity.
Where's the beef?
Well, McDonald's, I mean, okay. So, what were some of the weirdest things that you guys did, not just eat?
There was a lot. Maybe karaoke. We would go. We'd like seek out karaoke places
Really?
in different towns that we went to, and not that it's weird. It's sort of like a guilty pleasure that we could look forward to
Yeah,
every
that's
so
fun.
often.
And it's kind of like
Stress relieving.
your little thing that you guys would do.
But is it weird? I don't know. I would unpack and repack my bag every day. I knew it was in it, and I knew what I wanted out of it, but it was just a habit. I had to secure everything and check on it. And
I'm trying to think of the weirdest. What is the weirdest? There were so many, like Guitar Man's house or.
All right, who's Guitar Man?
Oh, Guitar Man. Okay, so we're sitting down in St. Louis, outside. Cleveland. And we see this guy in a superhero costume walk by with a guitar, and he's like asking people if he can sing to them. And so I'm like, oh, Jay, I gotta get a picture with this guy. So we go over and get a picture with him, and he tells us that he's Guitar Man, and what he does is dresses up like a superhero, goes around singing to people. He's saving Cleveland one song at a time. That's what it
Aw.
says on his business card. And he makes music, so he invited us to come over to his house the next day.
That's nice.
So we go over there, and it was. Jay?
there was a 12-foot harness puppet that he had made of an alien for himself. He had one of those plastic Santa Claus, like lawn ornaments that you send and it lights up. And he was a bit of a hoarder. He had cat food everywhere, but not a cat.
He was like 60 years old.
But he was a musical genius. I mean, he had his lab, his studio set up, and that was like well kept. And he had tickets from like the Grand Ole Opry,
Wow.
some Johnny Cash tickets, and that
So-
was his focus was music.
The question that kind of was flowing around the studio was, how were you guys able to shower?
Good people,
Yeah, very, very good. God bless them all, people.
because 2 and 3 days without a shower was unbearable. But the 11-day stretch,
11 days
So you went 11 days without showering?
walking
Yes.
out.
and we shouldn't say that. It's not like we just didn't shower; we couldn't shower. So there weren't places we couldn't find. There was a long stretch without like a McDonald's anywhere. So we sometimes, and I'm sorry for those of you who wash your hands at McDonald's, as you should anytime you leave the restroom or before you eat, we would have to use the sinks and sort of farmer bath ourselves.